I'm late to the heated rivalry party, so the fuck what? Who are you to judge me? And why isn't my camera focusing? Hello? I'm literally right here. And my mic is actually dead, but I'm gonna pretend I'm talking to it anyway. Somebody just sneezed. I don't know if it was a dog or if somebody has snuck into my house, but I don't like that. Anyways, I'm late to the heated rivalry party. So what? Who's gonna beat my ass about it? The important thing is that I watched it and it was very good Gaysian representation. There's only one black person now. Well, there's only 2 black people in it. But okay. And it really got me thinking, when, if ever, is it too late? Dude! You know, you spend hundreds of dollars on a camera. The very least you expect it to do is focus on you whenever you're talking. Hello? What you mean to tell me I can't move? Heated rivalry got me thinking, is it too late, yes or no, to have your breakout role, to fall in love, to get fucked down to the ground in a hotel room for years by somebody until you finally come out? I don't know. Somebody asked Connor Story, is this what you were expecting? Like, did you expect to you know, become an overnight sensation? And he was like, yeah, actually, like, I've been working hard at this. And it was so crazy to me because he's like only 25. And I don't know, it really made me think, like, is it too late for the rest of us who didn't start as teenagers, who didn't have a crazy, you know, success at 25? And even though I do, you know, hope for longevity for the 2 leads, there's no guarantee that even that overnight success will lead to longevity. So what does it all mean? Is it worth trying? Even if you're past the prime age that people think you should have hit your peak? Okay, baby, I turned 30 in October. And you know, Hollywood likes to think that women shrivel up into husks when the clock strikes midnight on their fucking 30th birthday. Is it too late? Should we all give up on our hopes and dreams? Women who have turned 30, are we giving up on getting, you know, folded up like a pretzel, as they do quite often in this show? When, if ever, is it too late? Is it ever? I personally never gave a damn. I work on my own timeline. I'm only competing against myself. You know the vibe? You know the vibe? And people will be like, oh, well, this path isn't traditional, or not that many people make it on this path. What does that have to do with me? What's it have to do with anything? I don't care. I don't give a damn. So, is it really too late, or is it just the world trying to, you know, force upon you that they think it's too late for you? It's like, if you don't fall into some crazy passionate romance in your 20s, oh, it's frowned upon, it's never gonna happen. If you don't have your whole phase in your 20s, you never have it. If you 40 and you hoe and you blah, 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 blah. People love pushing their stereotypes and their ideas of what is supposed to be onto other people. And I think that's the point of this video. I really got in here to ramble about heated rivalry because, yeah, it did have me heated. Like, yeah, I'm trying to get cracked like that. I'm trying to get cracked like that. But that's not something I got to experience in my 20s because, you know, my brain wasn't fully developed. And then once it did develop, I wanted nothing to do with men because that's usually what happens when your brain fully develops, you know? But is it too late? I don't know. Can you go out hoeing in your 30s and 40s? I think so. I do believe so. I think you should be a bigger hoe the older you get. You should go out there and pass that puss around safely. Of course. Black women especially, get on prep, stay ready so you ain't have to get ready. You know what I mean? And I guess the other thing I wanted to talk about was, if you don't per se succeed in your 20s, I don't necessarily think you should ever give up. And of course, there are so many things outside of your control that, you know, affect how you succeed and when you succeed. But I don't think you should ever quit. Example, Michelle Yeoh. I'm pretty sure Michelle Yeoh, like, something Mulan related, I'm pretty sure happened in like the early 2000s for Michelle Yeoh, and then nobody was really paying attention to her until she did Everything Everywhere All at Once. Now she's Madame Marble. Flip it upside down, Wicked Witch. You know what I mean? So, bitch, if you're... Somebody wagging their tail in there? What you excited for? If you're of the mindset, oh, it's too late for me to chase my dream, and it's too late for me to fall in love, and it's too late for me to be getting, you know, one of those, and maybe like a couple of other, maybe like one of these or something like that, maybe it's not too late for you, bitch. Maybe it's not. And sometimes, even if it takes years, as it did for our two leads in Heated Rivalry, I think if you play the long game, you end up getting what you want. Did any of that make sense or no? It made sense to me, and that's all that matters. Okay? So go out there and get fucked, chase your dream, and you're not too old.